Example D, E, and F are slightly different because, as you'll notice, we have the trig function isolated already in all three of them, and the right-hand side are not numbers that show up in our chart that we wrote down earlier. Whenever this happens, what it means is that you are going to look for answers that are quadrantal angles, meaning angles that are actually on an axis. 0, pi over 2, pi, and 3 pi over 2. Remember that at 0, we have the ordered pair on the unit circle, 1, 0. At pi over 2, we have the ordered pair, 0, 1. Here at pi, we have the ordered pair, -1, 0. And at 3 pi over 2, we have the ordered pair 0 and -1. Also remember that cosine is the x-coordinate and sine is the y-coordinate. And so in letter D, this equation is asking what are the angles where the cosine is equal to 0, or another way to say that is where is the x-coordinate equal to 0. And so what you'll notice is that that happens at two places on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. It happens at pi over 2 because we see that the x-coordinate there is 0. And it happens at 3 pi over 2 because we see again that that x-coordinate is 0. And so this equation will have the solutions pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. We don't have to worry about our chart or quadrants in this particular problem again because that right-hand side is not one of our values that is in this chart right here. Okay, letter E, we have sine of x is equal to 0. So here we remember that sine is going to be the y-coordinate, and so we want all of the angles where the y-coordinate is 0. And so we see that that will be here at the angle 0, and it will be here at the angle pi, again looking at that y-coordinate and noticing that it is 0. And so that means that we will have the two angles here, x is equal to 0 and pi. I don't need to put 2 pi because notice that we have an open parenthesis there. We're not including 2 pi as our answer, and so we really only need 0 and pi as our two answers there. In letter F, we have sine of x is equal to -1. And so again, we see that -1 is not one of the 9 values on our chart. And so therefore, what we're going to have is a quadrantal angle. Sine of x are the y-coordinates. And so therefore, we're looking for the angles where the y-coordinate is -1 on the unit circle. And so we see that that's going to happen here at the angle 3 pi over 2. And so that will be the solution to this equation.